Hi everyone, today let's try to solve this problem simplify path. So we are going to be given a string and we have to figure out its simplified path. We are going to be given an absolute path string. So let me open this. So suppose we're given a string like this. Slash home slash dot dot slash dot slash excels slash dot slash pdfs slash dot slash images slash dot dot slash dot. We have to basically return the simplified path. The simplified path is something where, let me just explain all these symbols, right? We can also have multiple slashes. So in case any multiple slashes are considered, we should always consider them as a single slash. Dot dot refers to the parent directory and dot refers to the current directory. Okay, so in this case, let's try to figure out the absolute path. Here we can see that double slashes can be considered as a single slash. Actually, any number of slashes can be considered as a single slash. And now we see dot dot is present. That means we moved out of the home directory to the parent directory. Okay, so now the current string will just be something like this. It will just be a slash. And now dot refers to the current directory, which is a slash. Then we have excels. Then dot refers to the current directory, which is excels. Then we have pdfs. Dot refers to the current directory. Slash images. Images refers to the current directory. And then we have dot dot. If we have dot dot, that means we can remove this, right? We have to refer to its parent directory, which is pdfs. And dot refers to the current directory. So at the end, our output should look like this: excels slash pdfs. Okay, and they mentioned that at the end of the string there should be no trailing slashes. So let's just look at the examples here once. When we consider slash home slash, okay, what will the answer be? It will just be slash home. There should be no trailing slash. Now we have slash dot dot slash. If we do dot dot, it will refer to the parent directory, which is nothing. So at the end, we're just going to return the root, which is just a slash. Okay, now if we have this, we have home slash slash foo. Foo, slashes are present multiple times and they can be removed. Okay, now one way of solving this, right, you can see that even when we approached it, let me just go back to this. Even when we approached to solve this, right, we were always like, whenever we encountered a dot dot, we had to remove the previously encountered string. Okay, so suppose a dot dot occurred here as well, then we would have had to remove excels as well. Okay, so in such cases, right, the best data structure that can be used is a stack. So one way we can go about this problem is, okay, let's just consider a dot only. We have home, right? Let's just put it into our stack. Now we encounter dot dot, so remove it from the stack. Okay, and then our dot can be ignored. When we get to excels, it is put into the stack. Dot can be ignored. pdfs, we put it into the stack. Okay, dot ignored, we put images into the stack. Then we have dot dot, so we removed images, and at the end our output should just be everything with a trailing preceding with a forward slash. So we can have it as excels slash pdfs. Okay, so this can be easily done with this approach. I hope it is understandable. Let's just try with some other examples as well. Okay. Okay, in this case, what will you do? First, let's try to separate all the words by slash. So let's just consider all these words. Okay, all these strings. Now if it's blank, we can ignore. If we have a double dot, that means we have to just remove it from the stack, but we see our stack is anyways empty, so we don't have to do anything. Dot, we don't have to do anything. PDFs, let's insert it into our stack. Okay, Excels, let's insert it into our stack. Dot, we don't have to do anything. Dot, dot, remove it. Dot, dot, remove it. Okay, and at the end it's a dot, nothing. So at the end our output should just be a slash. Okay, now let's try to code out this solution. Okay, so first what did we do even initially? We tried to split everything by a forward slash. So let me create an array of words. Okay, and this is going to be obtained by path.split. Okay, and we're going to split it by our slash. Okay, now what are we going to do? Let's just iterate through all the words, and let's create a data structure actually before that, stack. Okay, this is going to be a stack of strings. Okay, and now let's iterate through words. Now what are we going to do? Suppose we encountered a blank word, right? Like after splitting, the word is blank. Then we can ignore it. And also, when is the other case when we can ignore it? We can also ignore it when the word equals a single directory, right? Because we're not doing anything in this case. Okay. If the word equals double dot though, in this case we have to pop it from the stack, but we can pop it only if the stack contains certain number of elements, right? If there's a blank stack, then we can't pop it. So let's just first do stack dot size. If it's greater than 0, right, then we can just pop it. Okay, and otherwise we can just add the word into our stack. Okay, and at the end we have to return our complete string, right? So we have to first build the string. Okay, and when we build the string, right, again let's first calculate the size of the stack. Now while this size is greater than 0, then we have to do size minus minus. So just in case I forget, I'm just going to put it like this. Now what are we going to do? We have to pop the word from the stack, right? Pop, and we have to insert it into our answer. Insert it in the first position, and also before that we have to just append it with a slash. Okay, this should ideally form the word, but in case if answer dot is blank, okay, then we just have to return slash. Otherwise we will be returning answer dot toString. Okay, so the reason why I added lines 23 and 24 are because now suppose we have this example slash dot dot slash. Okay, when we split it, we're going to insert nothing into the stack. then dot dot, we're going to pop nothing from the stack, etc. So the stack is basically going to be empty. And in this case, you can see that the output is not a blank string but slash. So just to account for that, we're going to add lines 23 and 24. Now let's see if this code runs. Okay, I accidentally put 2 returns. Okay, it seems fine. Let's just submit and see if it passes. Sure. Okay, now let's try to calculate the time and space complexity for the same. Okay, so we can see that we're iterating through the entire string only once. So this time complexity is going to be O of n. And space complexity, we can see that along with variables, we're using a stack to finally get our answer. And the stack, the maximum it can be is O of n, right? What if all the elements are equal to something? So the space complexity also is O of n. Okay. I hope everyone understood this solution. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Bye bye.